Hey everybody, this is Keith here of Euphoria Pictures. Welcome back to my channel. Right, so for this video, it's a simple haul video. I am going to be showing off my latest 4K Steelbook pickups that I got from Amazon Italy. So there's only going to be 4 movies in this video. I'm going to try and make it as short as I can. I just wanted to basically make you aware of these Steelbooks and the fact that you can get them on Amazon Italy. And some of these are actually relatively cheap as well when you consider 4K and a Steelbook as well. And of course, I'll let you know how much I actually spent on them. And hopefully they're the same price on Amazon Italy as I'm putting the video out. Right, so the first movie I'm going to start with is Thor, Love and Thunder, and this is actually quite a decent looking steelbook, it has to be said. Now the only thing with this one is, before I just get on about talking about the movie, like I said, this is an Amazon Italy steelbook. Now when you buy it from Amazon Italy, you get this kind of this lenticular card with it as well. Now my only problem with these lenticular cards is when you actually look at them, it looks like they would actually fit onto the steelbook, but they're not magnetized. Like some of the Film Arena editions that you do see. So I kind of wish, this is the second time Amazon Italy have done this, where they kind of give you this lenticular card. I would like to maybe see it, to magnetize it so you can actually stick it onto the steelbook. But yeah, look, other than that, yeah, I suppose it's okay to get. So yes, Thor, Love and Thunder. Now this is, like I said, Amazon Italy. I actually ended up getting this for €20. Which is a great price considering the steelbook itself, and it's also a 4K title. As for the movie itself, look, my expectations were rock bottom for it. I've heard nothing but terrible things about it. I watched it, I'm not going to lie, I had a fun time with it. Definitely nowhere near as good as Thor Ragnarok. But I had a fun time with it. Now the only thing I will say about it is, the director, what's his name, Tiki Watiti, is it Taika Waititi or whatever? I don't know what his name is, I can't pronounce it. But the only thing I will say is I think I'm getting a bit kind of tired of his humour. I think it's time for him to move on now, give us another director now for Thor, and maybe give us a bit more of a serious Thor instead of this kind of comedy relief character that he seems to have come now. Now, again, not taking anything away from it, I did enjoy the movie. Christian Bale in particular I thought was fantastic, as well as Natalie Portman. Just a bit too much humour for my liking. These Thor movies, they're kind of starting to feel a bit like Guardians of the Galaxy movies. You know, I just would like to see a bit more serious tone to them, you know, that we used to get with Thor. So, yeah, very curious to see where they're going to take this now. I don't know how many more of these movies Chris Hemsworth actually has in him. But, yeah, I think I would like just to see a new, fresh take on the character now and do something a little bit different. So, yeah, that is my first pickup. That is Thor. And by the way, the 4K picture on this, because it's actually a 2K upscale, but I have to tell you, this is definitely contender for one of the best looking 4K discs you will see for 2022. It just looks that good. The sound is decent, but again, it's a Disney release, so you're going to have to crank up your volume a couple of notches, as per usual with most of their titles. Right, so on to my next movie we go, and what a treat this movie was. We've got Bullet Train with Brad Pitt. Didn't see actually I seen one trailer to this movie. I was intrigued by it. I thought it looked very, very funny, and it really did deliver on it. It's such an incredibly funny movie. It's basically about Brad Pitt. He's a very unlucky assassin, and he's sent on this mission, and he wants to kind of do this mission with as little trouble as possible. He doesn't want to use guns or any kind of violence, but unfortunately he kind of gets caught on this, the mission that he's on. Apparently a lot of people are on the same mission as himself, and he gets caught in this kind of web of just these world assassins all on this same train, looking to take him out in hilarious fashion, I might add. But it's a fun movie. I had a great time with it. I think you're going to love Brad Pitt in this movie. He is just, you know, no one ever talks about Brad Pitt and some of the kind of comedic roles that he's done in the past and how good he actually is at doing it. And this is another prime example of it. And it's actually a nice looking 4K picture on this one as well. It wouldn't be what you call a monster upgrade over the previous Blu-ray, but it's a nice upgrade. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. So that is Bullet Train. And by the way, that's a beautiful looking steelbook. And one thing I just wanted to quickly mention as well, it being Amazon Italy, but if you do get it from Amazon Italy, you also get a lot of postcards. There's around 6-7 postcards in there. I think that's an Amazon Italy exclusive. I might be wrong, but yeah, it did come with the steelbook, and the steelbook itself is quite beautiful as well. So and I ended up getting this movie for €21. So yeah, 4K Steelbook, €21. Can't go wrong, can you? So on to my next movie we go, and yeah, I'm not quite sure what to think of this one. So we have got Elvis. So again, bear in mind, I've only just watched these for the first time in the last couple of weeks. This movie was one of them movies. I remember it was actually on around an hour, and I turned around to my fiance and I said, you know what, the fact that like it was on an hour, I needed to see it through, but I kind of said to her, I was like, there's no way I'll ever watch this movie again. I actually thought I was actually going to blame Baz Luhrmann for the reason to why I hated the first hour of this movie. Yeah, some of the editing on it, there's a lot of quick cuts, and it just gave me a bloody headache. A lot of the Elvis music at the start of this as well, they were kind of almost like modernizing it. There was even rapping going on. And I was like, well, what the hell is going on here? We're watching a Elvis biography picture. Why am I listening to women rapping and listening to modernized Elvis music? It just, yeah, it was Baz Luhrmann all over it. Now, thankfully, for the first hour, yes, it was. I didn't like it at all, if I'm completely honest. But the second half of the movie, oh my god, it massively changed. And all of a sudden, it just didn't feel like... It almost felt like there was just two directors came in. It's like Baz Luhrmann was fired after the first half of this, and they got someone else in. And for the last hour, I thought it was quite amazing. The gentleman that plays Elvis, what's his name? Austin Butler. You know, he's really worthy of a lot of the buzz that he's getting at the moment, whether it's the Golden Globes. He actually won the Golden Globe as well. And yeah, for the Oscar buzz that he's getting at the moment. Tom Hanks... You know what, I didn't hate him as much as everyone else did out there, but he was horribly miscast. There's no question about it. He was horribly miscast, and some of the prosthetics that was put on him just looked downright hideous. So yes, I think Baz Luhrmann made a massive mistake with this. Is this the biography picture we wanted to see for Elvis Presley? Probably not. I'm hoping someone might do it again sometime in the future, and yeah, give us a proper Elvis biography that the man absolutely deserves. So yeah, that is Elvis. Good second half to it. First half, very poor. Oh, and sorry, the Steelbook itself, that's going on Amazon Italy. It's going for around €17 now. 4K Steelbook, fantastic price as well. Right, so on to my last Steelbook we go, and we have got X. Actually, just let me take it out of the slipcover here. So here we go, that is the Steelbook to it. This is actually quite a beautiful looking Steelbook. I just wanted to quickly take us around to the back of it there as well. Now, this movie was a complete nut or blind buy. I did not see a single trailer to it. I am very well aware of the director, Ty West. He's one of them directors that he's just slowly building his name. He's directed some great movies, the likes of I think it was House of the Devil, Innkeepers as well. And this one seems to have kind of launched them up there again with this the critical response for this movie. Now, I have watched it. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a very good movie. I think that the way he shot this movie, you know, you swore you were watching like in the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie. It just had that kind of, you know, that dirty look, that soft, dirty presentation that the Texas Chainsaw had. And he really captured the tone of Texas Chainsaw, even though this movie has absolutely nothing to do with it. But I wouldn't mind seeing Ty West directing a sequel to Texas Chainsaw. I think he could do an actual very good job at it, especially when you consider the look of this movie. Now, as for the movie itself, yes, I had a fun time with it. It's about these 6 people. They want to make a porno. They go to this old farmhouse. And unfortunately, the cabin that they're renting, the old couple that they're renting it off, they're not what they seem to be. Put it that way. I'm not going to say anything more about it. So I don't know what else to say about this movie. Just brace yourself. It can be very violent at times. There can be some very disturbing scenes as well. A lot of nudity as well. A lot of sex as well. Bear in mind as well when you're watching this. But yeah, I had a great time with it. Very curious to see the prequel to this movie, which is Pearl. And I'm almost certain it's been greenlit for a sequel to this movie, which is going to be called Maxine. Now, I'm not going to say any more. I don't want to ruin it for anyone because I don't want to. Yeah, I just don't want to give basically tell you the significance of that one character. So there we go, folks. That is X. That is the Steelbook. That is on Amazon Italy. That's going for around €26 at the moment. That's actually a lovely looking Steelbook, and it's the only way I think at the moment. Or you can get it on Amazon Germany as well on 4K. You can't get it anywhere else on 4K. Amazon Italy or Amazon Germany. So there you go, folks. There you go. So that is my 4 pickups, and yeah, I had a fun time with all 4 of them movies. And great to actually pick up such beautiful steelbooks of them. So there you have it, folks. There you have it. So as per usual, if you did like this video, please do give it a thumbs up, and if you could do, leave a comment down below, and please do share your thoughts on these pickups that I got. And yeah, I hope to see you all again real soon with my next video. Until then, I'll see you soon. Bye bye.